Everybody, it's Sunday. I'm going to make a really quick little video. I have to go off to a family thing at 1 o'clock. So first I just want to share what my son brought me from garage selling yesterday. There were 41, I believe, garage sales in my town. It was Memorial Day around the lake. You can go all the way around the 7 miles of the lake and out throughout the town. 41, 43, something like that. In a free box, he got me this set of Childcraft annual encyclopedias, I guess you'd call them. This is the 1973, so it was 1 through 15 of the collection books, and then 72 to 77 each had its own book. And this is 73. When was this published? Copyright 73. They must have done it every year then. But this is the year I graduated from high school. I haven't even looked in them yet. So it'll be interesting. Different sports events. I just paid attention to the Vietnam War back then because we had withdrawn that year. And it took till 75 to completely get out. But I was very aware of that movement, that part of our history. He bought this for $1. It's a March, 35 cents, March 1958 McCall's Magazine. Look at this. How cute is that? I popped this in here. Look at this Avon ad. Avon calling means a scene like this in the comfort of your home. Isn't that something? Wouldn't that be beautiful framed in a bathroom with vintage, the plastic pink vintage, the loose powders and things like that. There are even paper dolls in here on one page, Brillo pads. The ads are so fun. Duncan Hines cake, Snyder's cake. I don't even think that's such a thing anymore. Here's the paper dolls. I told him I have to apologize right now because I'm afraid I don't think I'll be able to cut this up. Betsy McCall on St. Patrick's Day, and there's the little boy paper doll. So that is very cool. March 1958. And then he bought me these cards. He paid $1 a deck. He didn't finagle. I just love that he's 29 years old and sees things like this and thinks of his mama. So, and my French friend, she bought some a couple weeks ago at garage sales, and she split the decks with me as a gift. We're always giving each other something, so I'll have to split these with her. So that, I just wanted to share that. That was so fun. The only thing I'm going to do today is I watched Carrie from England, Ceri, Carrie the Crafter. He said when he travels, I watched this about a year ago, when he travels, he takes a little box with a needle and thread and all the little scraps, just scraps, and then he sits in his hotel room and just makes little fabric, what would you call them, little clusters. I can't find my yo-yos. I found 2. A ton of them. I don't know where they're at. That's what happens when you clean up your space. So I thought I would just sit here and whip a couple out. This is from, isn't this beautiful? This is from when I tore apart a rag rug. From Kmart, actually. The rug was. So I've got, this is where I throw my pieces. And it's just scrappy pieces. Some don't amount to anything. Just little pieces. Ends. Oh, there's a yo-yo. Oh, okay. I didn't dig very good. Some are just little pieces like this. So I'm going to save that actually. And then you just layer them. If you're new to paper crafting or junk journaling, you maybe have not seen this done. It's everywhere. People generally do it with paper though, but I'm going to do it with fabric. So, and then you have a bunch of buttons, with scraps of lace. This is from the dress. This is the jacket to the dress I wore. I didn't realize those were hand sewn. Oh, when my daughter got married, and that was 12 years ago. So I'll get a piece. I'm afraid I might need to, let me turn on my hot glue. Actually, where is my glue then? I'm afraid if I cut this, I'm going to lose those little things. All right, this is set up here. Okay, let's put that one aside for now. Just get a little scrap, a couple little scraps. They're really quite simple. Just layer. This is kind of cute with this. I'll take a little piece of this. Oh gosh, there's going to my son's today for he's gonna cook out. Well, he did pulled pork last night. He was funny. He was here at my house. He stopped by with my daughter-in-law and the 2 kids, and he got a new gas stove. I think it's called a Halo brand. And he said all the new stoves are this way. They're all phone apps. He said it's a gas stove, but he said I couldn't set the clock unless I put the app on my phone. Well, my daughter-in-law goes, the other day, he was working. He works every 3 weekends. See this big glob of stuff? I think I'll just add that for fun. He works every 3rd weekend. He's like just on call with his job. And he was gone, and she said I was making pumpkin bread or some kind of banana bread or something. And he knew that she had gotten in the oven and reset the timer. A new kind of stocking, right? Reset the timer. See, that's red and white. I think I'll put a blue. Reset the timer and put the bread back in for like, I don't know what she said, 3 more minutes or something. How funny is that? So he was sitting here at my house. I came to visit. This isn't going to tear. And he had his meat in the oven, and it was giving him a message. Oh my gosh, technology. My son bought my daughter-in-law, my other son. I have 3 sons, so my oldest son had just gotten one a couple months ago. And so he layer them, and then he just took thread and attached a button. Now look, I've got a big globby string mess on this. He bought her one. Hers is electric. He paid $900 for it. And it has an app on it. And she goes, I'll never use it. So my grandson, who's 15, he set it all up. And one of my friends is a electrician. And he said he's had to go to homes and set them up for people they can't figure out how to do them. It's funny. Oh my gosh. So here's my 15-year-old doing it. Some of us just aren't built for this technology junk. I'm going to take a needle and thread. I guess I'll come up through the bottom. Maybe I will. I know I have a big long needle. I was too lazy to go find my my needles and get a short one. All the needles I have sitting here are for like bookbinding. I'm going to just add a button. I didn't dig for very many buttons, just a few, just to have here. If they have thread already, you can hot glue them on. I like to see the thread through my buttons. I've also taken pieces of thread and glued it on top of a button. It doesn't take a lot to secure it. I'm just going to go through twice. It's good enough. Just tie it off. You could even put a dot of glue through it. So yeah, Carrie, C-E-R-I, Carrie the Crafter. He's from the UK. He was a cake decorator. There, is that not cute? I could have put a piece of, what do you call it? Eyelash trim with that. And I've lost the other end. Nothing has to match. The thread doesn't even have to match. Let's do one on this. I have this doily. This might be cute on a page. So there's that one. There's some of the ones I've done in the past. Little yellow one. That's a yo-yo. Okay, let's do something with this. Let's see, that's... how about a piece of a quilt? Maybe? I do have... Oh, you know what would be cute? Here's more yo-yos. Now I'm finding the yo-yos. Let's do 2 yo-yos. They were in this basket all along. I thought they were in my closet in a tote. Couple yo-yos. That's so vintage. This is a piece of 1940s, a tablecloth I bought. So we could just do real vintagey things on this. Let's just do one yo-yo. And maybe a piece of lace. And a button. I think this might be hot enough. I'm gonna just put a little dab of glue. So guys, I took a shower this morning, got in, got my hair wet, put some shampoo on it, kept trying to adjust the shower. It just kept feeling like, you know how you think you don't have the thing the right way? And I'm like, what's going on here? I know this is the way I started thinking I was losing my mind because this way is hotter and you go like this to cool it down. The next thing I knew, my water was so cold, I couldn't even get my hair rinsed out. I had to rinse my head in completely cold water. I'm like, oh, please tell me I don't need a water heater. I'm like, I knew this day was coming. I knew this was coming. And messaged my older son and I said, I think my water heater's had it. Do you know how to put them in? He can do everything. Actually, all my kids have their talents. So he said, yeah, it's pretty easy. I said, good. Because I don't want to pay an electrician to come or plumber and heating guy. The price, you have to, I mean, you don't take your hamburger to the grocery store, right? So you have to pay whatever they're charging for their water heaters. I'm like, yeah, I can't go to a big box store and buy a water heater and then expect them to come and put it in because that's not how it works. And so I said, okay, we have a chain out here called Menards. I said, I'll go to Menards and get one, or Baumgar's, and that's another chain. And if you can do it for me, it's gas. And he said, yeah. I'm not kidding you. He lives, I don't know, 15 miles. Here he came in his truck, getting out. He's got a torch. He said, are you sure it's not, well, he texted me, are you sure it's not the pilot light? I'm like, why would it be a pilot light? How do those go out, you know? Sure enough, it was my pilot light. Oh, thank God. So all in all, I know that my water heater is getting old. I've lived here in this house for 7 years. And it wasn't new when I moved in, obviously. It was, I mean, I don't know how old it was, but it wasn't new. And the life expectancy of a water heater is about 10 years, I think. So it's coming. It's coming. I need to be mindful that that expense is going to be coming someday. But he said, if you want to put one in now, just let me know. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on that thread. Don't think it hurts. So there's a cute little vintagey. So that was my morning. I rinsed my hair, and my hair's long. It's down the middle of my back. It takes a while to get it rinsed out. And let's do one of these. This is pretty. This was from the rug too. There's a little bit of a teal. I think I'd like that to be kind of bougie out the side like that. So I think I'll put a stitch through that quick. There, that's cute how that's coming up through. And I don't know that I have a good button. Let's see. Black. Maybe a brown. Okay, I need a gold button and I don't think I have any. I don't because I don't use them. I've got them, but they're in a round tin under my couch. I like to stash things wherever I can, right? Because sometimes I like to work in my living room and I just have my beads under there, some beads. Let's go with this little bit of lace. So I had to make baked beans this morning. I got that done. I said I would bring baked beans. My son loves my beans. They're chocked full of chunks of ham. And my other son is taking macaroni salad. He made that. My daughter-in-law is bringing fresh fruit. Yum. What about a blue? Just, that's kind of like a, or maybe need something surprising. What about this dragonfly? No. What about a purple? I kind of like that. If it's a boho journal, let's do that. Let's just do it. Let's just pretend we're doing a boho journal. Which I want to do. I know Mitzi's going to has been wanting to do one too. I've never done a boho journal. I've never done a steampunk journal. I'm still working on my Alice journal. It's just got me stumped. I need more ephemera ideas is what I need. I have some stuff for a dangle to go with it. I'm going to put just a little on there to keep that thread. That's pretty. That turned out pretty. So that's it. That's all I wanted to do was just make a few of these. Now I don't even know where that first one is. There. This one's my favorite, I think. Do I have enough thread to do one more? Where did I lay it? Maybe. How about we just glue one? Let's just glue one. What do I have? Here's a pink. And I have some eyelash trim. Oh, look at this. This is from Mitzi. 307 Junk Journals. We could get a little piece of this. Let's do a bright one. Take a little piece of this. A piece of this. A little piece of this. I think I want some more, maybe some purple. Because why not? I think the more you plan, the harder it gets, obviously. If you just let your mind be free. It's hard to do though, isn't it? Let's do this. Let's just glue this. I'm just going to start gluing. Just a dot. Ouch. Here comes the glue burns. I'm going to use my scissors. I have tweezers. I don't know where they're at. That's cute. What else could we put with that? That's pretty. Little piece of ribbon. Actually, tie a little bow. Glue that on. Can that hang down? Sure it can. Okay, now what can we put on it? One more thing. Let's see. We got pink and purple and green. This is from Mitzi. Now we're getting glitzy. Mitzi glitzy. Glitzy Mitzi. How about a little piece of that for the backdrop? There, now this is pretty. Maybe I think that's big enough, isn't it? Wouldn't that be cute in a little ballet journal? So there we go. I'm going to quit with that. I don't think I'll put a button. Maybe I will. I do have a little pink one. Yeah, let's do it. This isn't dry. Set that on there. I'll put this, oh, you know what? Would this dragonfly be cute? No. I don't like the blue. Put this there. And then, what's this? This is a little piece I cut off. Put this little piece of glitter on there. That's cute. That's cute. I like that one. Ah, got glue strings. Okay, that's all I wanted to do was just sit and make a few of these. And if you've never done it, just, you know, get in your basket of stash. This is from Mitzi too. I almost called her Macy. What's going on with my mind today? Put it all around you, little bits and bobs. This red one's real pretty. And you could even glue a little word on there. Anything, a little, you know. Where's that vintage one? This one? Let's just, for example, let's just do this. Put this little 35 cents on there. See? That's cute. What else do I have? Put this on. There we go. There we go, guys. Have fun. Just create. If you're in a slump, I get in slumps. Something different. Okay, that's it. I need to go check on my delicious smelling baked beans and get ready for my family party. Have a great day. Bye-bye, guys.